There are many abandoned places around the world, but some are very creepy indeed. In this video, I will share some of the most fascinating and creepy abandoned places on Earth. Pripyat, Ukraine. This town was evacuated after the Chernobyl nuclear disaster 1986. It remains frozen in time, with schools, homes, and amusement parks left to decay. Pripyat, Ukraine, is indeed a haunting reminder of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster in 1986. The town was evacuated quickly, leaving behind a snapshot of Soviet life frozen in time. Schools, homes, and amusement parks, including the famous Ferris wheel, stand abandoned and decaying. Nature has begun to reclaim the area, with trees and plants growing through buildings and streets. Centralia, Pennsylvania, USA. A coal mine fire has been burning beneath this town since 1962, leading to its abandonment. The ground is still hot and smoke seeps from the earth. Centralia, Pennsylvania, is a ghost town with a unique and eerie history. The coal mine fire that started in 1962 has been burning beneath the town for over 6 decades. This fire has caused the ground to become unstable, with smoke and toxic gases seeping from the earth, making it unsafe for residents. Most buildings have been demolished, and only a few remain. The town's streets are cracked and overgrown, and the once thriving community has dwindled to just a handful of residents. Centralia's story has even inspired the horror film Silent Hill. Isla de las Muñecas, Island of the Dolls, Mexico. Located near Mexico City, this island is covered with decaying dolls hung by a former resident to appease the spirit of a drowned girl. Isla de las Muñecas, or the Island of the Dolls, is a truly eerie and fascinating place. Located in the canals of Xochimilco near Mexico City, the island is covered with hundreds of decaying dolls. These dolls were hung by the island's former caretaker, Don Julian Santana, who believed that they would appease the spirit of a young girl who drowned nearby. The story goes that Don Julian found the girl's body and shortly after, he discovered a doll floating in the water. He hung the doll on a tree as a sign of respect. Over the years, he continued to collect and hang more dolls, believing they were inhabited by the girl's spirit. The island is now a popular tourist attraction, attracting visitors intrigued by its macabre history and haunting atmosphere. Hashima Island, Japan. Once a bustling coal mining facility, this island was abandoned in 1974. Its crumbling buildings and eerie silence make it a popular spot for urban explorers. Hashima Island, also known as Gunkanjima or Battleship Island, is a fascinating and eerie place. Located about 15 kilometers from Nagasaki, Japan, it was once a thriving coal mining facility. The island was home to thousands of workers and their families, reaching a peak population of 5,259 in 1959. The island's coal mines operated from 1887 until 1974, when the coal reserves were nearly depleted and petroleum began to replace coal as a primary energy source. The residents left, and the island was abandoned. Today, Hashima Island is known for its crumbling concrete buildings and the silence that pervades the area, making it a popular spot for urban explorers and tourists. Hashima Island also has a darker history. During World War II, Korean civilians and Chinese prisoners of war were forced to work under harsh conditions on the island. Despite this, the island was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2015 as part of the sites of Japan's Meiji Industrial Revolution. Kalmanskap, Namibia. This ghost town was once a thriving diamond mining community. Now, it's slowly being reclaimed by the desert, with sand filling its abandoned buildings. Kalmanskap, Namibia, is a fascinating ghost town with a rich history. Located in the Namib Desert, about 10 kilometers inland from the port town of Ludritz, Kalmanskap was once a bustling diamond mining community. The town was established in 1908 after a railway worker named Zacharias Lawala found a diamond in the area. At its peak, Kalmanskap was one of the wealthiest towns in the world, boasting amenities such as a hospital with the first X-ray unit in the southern hemisphere, a ballroom, a casino, and even an ice factory. However, by the 1930s, diamond resources began to deplete, and the town's population started to decline. By 1956, Kalmanskap was completely abandoned. Today, the town is slowly being reclaimed by the desert, with sand filling its once grand buildings. It has become a popular tourist destination and a favorite spot for photographers who are drawn to its haunting beauty and the striking images of sand-filled interiors. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and click the bell for more notifications.